Hi, and welcome to this video tutorial that's going to show you how to upgrade from NovaCore version 2.5 to the latest version of NovaCore 3. And all the links will be in the description just below this video, but I will also pop the links up on the screen for you now for the files that you need to download beforehand. Once you've downloaded those files and you've located them and you know where they are, we're going to get ready to run those. But there are a few things that we have to do before we actually run those. The first thing is that we have to make sure that we're running this on a server first, okay? So if you've got a client server installation, which means that you have it installed on a server and the database are located on the server, you need to carry out this upgrade on the server first, and then you can do it on all the relevant client machines afterwards. If you've got it installed on just one machine only, that is actually counted as a server install. So a standalone machine will be run like a server install, so you just want to install it on that one machine as well. The same file that we download in the link that's in the description will also be run on the server and client machines, okay? First thing you want to make sure is that you're no longer logged into NovaCore CMS2. So this is CMS 2.5. You want to be logged out of that. You want to make sure that all users are logged out. If all users can't log out, you may have to do this after hours when all users are logged out. And also make sure all instances of the Microsoft Office suite that you're running, whether it's 2007, 2010 or 2013, is closed. So you've got to make sure that PowerPoint, Excel, Publisher, Word, OneNote, all that kind of stuff, Access is closed. Once all of those are closed, and once NovaCore is closed and everybody's logged out, jump on the server machine and follow these instructions. What you want to do is you want to head to www.novacore.com.au/cms/install/V, so the letter V, V3 upgrade.exe. Okay, if anyone hasn't got that, the link is in the description as I've mentioned earlier. I'm just going to quickly grab a copy that I've already downloaded, and I'm actually going to start that. So when you double click on the V3 upgrade exe after it's downloaded, it will ask you, do you want to run this file? And it'll look a little bit like this. Now just keep in mind this has to be done on the server machine first, okay? So when you're on the server machine, you double click on it, it says, would you like to run? You say run. It's also going to ask permission for the following program to make changes to your computer. You just simply say yes, and then you will get the NovaCore welcome screen. So what it's going to do is take you through the upgrade process. So we're going to click next. If you want to have a read through the license agreement, by all means, but if you're already a 2.5 user, you've already accepted the license agreement and it hasn't changed since. So you can click next. It's going to ask where the default location is of the NovaCore installation. Most of the time it's in program files x86 in brackets if you're on a 64-bit machine, which most servers will be. You want to click next. Now on the server you want to choose full installation including server components. You need to make sure that that's selected. It should automatically select it for you, but in the instance that it's not, you just want to click the drop down menu and choose full installation including server components. Then you want to click next. And then what you want to do is locate your old database, okay? So you want to hit browse. And then it should bring you to the location where your database is by default. Now, if your database isn't located on the C drive, what you need to do is just double click on the NovaCore 2 icon on your desktop or wherever you've got the NovaCore 2.5 icon, and it will show you where the database is located. Okay, so if you head to that location on the server, that's where the database will be. So you'll just head to that location when it asks you where's your database, which you can see is the same location as what was written there. Make sure you exit NovaCore once you've checked that. I'm going to go on to cms2.fdb. Anyone running version 2.5, cms2.fdb will be the name of your database, okay? Unless it's been changed by someone else manually, but 9 times out of 10, cms2.fdb. You just want to click open. And next, it's going to then ask you, would you like to make a backup of that particular database, I always say yes, and it's in your best interest to say yes in case anything goes wrong, which it shouldn't. So we say yes, we click next and install. Now while we're waiting for this to install, what it's actually doing is removing some of the 2.5 files that are no longer required and adding the NovaCore 3 files necessary for finishing the upgrade. You'll see that it's now updating the NovaCore database. Now that that's updated, you're actually going to get a change of database name. So it's no longer going to be called cms2.ftb. It's going to be called NovaCore3.ftb. Okay, once the wizard's finished, it's done. You just click finish, and all you simply have to do now is log in on the server machine to make sure everything is good. You'll now see the icon has changed on the desktop. It's a different color. Now it says NovaCore 3. We double click on it. We've got our different login screen as well. Now we can simply use our username and password that we've always used to log into the system, and then now you have the new look NovaCore 3 system. Now, if you're wanting to do a client install, so client installs are the machines that everybody else works on. If you're running a terminal service environment, you will do a client install on those machines, as long as the terminal service machine doesn't also have the database. Okay. So now that we've logged in, we see that all works. I'm just going to quickly take you through how to do a client install. It's exactly the same. You're going to want to run that same v3upgrade.exe, link in the description, and then all you have to do is say yes. And this time when you're going through the install and you accept the license agreement on a client machine, you want to choose workstation only. Okay, that should automatically select that for you. It should know that it is a workstation only install on the client machines, and that's the only difference between the install. Then you simply click next, next, yes, next, and of course that's just giving me a warning saying that I've already got it installed on version 3 because I just did the server install. All of those people wanting to do client installs, just remember choose workstation only. And then all those doing server installs, choose full server install, including components. Please make sure you carry out the server install first, and please make sure that all client machines are carried out straight away afterwards. If you're running an old version of 2.5, it will not be able to connect to the database correctly if you don't upgrade. So make sure all machines are upgraded, server first, then all clients. The reason we're getting all clients away from 2.5 is because you cannot have the latest ASCII 2015 standards on the old 2.5 NovaCore version. Now this upgrade is free, so if you are an existing NovaCore user and still using 2.5, just follow along with this video, grab the download, the link's in the description, and all you want to do is follow the instructions, follow the prompt. It's nice and easy, nice and simple, and then make sure that all of your NovaCore machines are upgraded, of course starting with the server first. Once you're running the latest version of NovaCore, you will then be able to switch on the new ASCII 2015 standards. Okay, if you run into any trouble, just give us an email here at NovaCore, info@novacore.com.au. We're happy to help you out. Or you can give us a call 0861021340 or jump onto our website www.novacore.com.au.